When you're so close to your dream, life will get hard. And you may feel like giving up on your dream. But in this video, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to give you a few examples why you shouldn't. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. And today I want to talk about why you should not give up on your dream, especially when you're so close. I do apologize for the noise in the background. That's my washer going. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, let's get into today's topic. When I first started my podcast, and I shared this story many times, even on the podcast itself, I really didn't have a sense of direction for the show. I really didn't have a sense of direction of what I wanted to talk about, what I wanted to do, or if I even wanted to have guests on my show or not. I just had a title, and I had my equipment. I really mean that, ladies and gentlemen. All I had was just my headphones and my microphone, and that was completely it. And sometimes, ladies and gentlemen, that's all you really need. Now, it's going to be a lot of people say, oh, it's going to be hard to start a podcast and I need this equipment, that equipment. You'll learn as you go along. I did. I didn't get this whole entire YouTube setup. I didn't get that whole YouTube setup from the jump. Okay. I also use that as my podcasting, equipment because I have a podcasting tabletop mic, but I didn't get that from the jump. I got it as I went along. So all you really need is a topic for each episode, the title of your show, and that's it. It could be something as simple as Gone Fishing Podcast, and it could be a podcast based about how to properly go fishing, the equipment, the lures, the bait, whatever you want to call it. If you want to go fly fishing or anything like that, you could talk about those type of topics on that in particular podcast. Now, if you want to start a business, right? I know you're going to face a lot of opposition. Most definitely, if you want to start a barbering business, if you want to start a restaurant, if you want to start a tax business, you're going to have a lot of opposition from friends who you grew up with. And those are the people you really have to watch out for sometimes, because they're going to be the people that tell you, oh, it's not possible. You aiming too high, or you don't have this type of qualification. You're not certified in this. You need this type of certification and da-da-da. No, watch out for those type of people, ladies and gentlemen, because those are the people that's going to hurt you emotionally and mentally along this path to chase your dream. Now, life will get hard. You will have moments that test you. You will go through some trials and tribulations, but that's all for the glory of God, because, through those trials and tribulations, you're building your faith, because it's not going to be an easy road. If you thought that you were going to walk outside that front door, or you're just going to boot up your computer and your dream is going to take flight right then and there, you're wrong. Because even some of the biggest YouTubers, ladies and gentlemen, some of the biggest YouTubers, some of the biggest podcasts, and some of the biggest business owners will tell you, you got to go through those trial and error phases before you get to the success, before that dream comes into fruition, before everything takes off for you. You got to go through those trial and error phases, which is the trial and tribulations, the hardship. You'll find out exactly who your friends are. You'll find out who's in your corner, who supports your dream, and who doesn't. Don't worry about the background characters, how they say in video games, NPCs, non-playable characters. Don't worry about the NPCs. You're the main character. You're the main protagonist of this story. And the director is the Most High God. So, in that aspect, you can expect some pushback from those you once called friends, those you thought were in your corner as family members, or even sometimes your significant other or your neighbor. And that's not for you to lose heart. No, that's to strengthen your faith, because that goes to show that the Most High God got you regardless of who folds in your corner. So, with that being said, it's time to march forward. I do apologize about that, ladies and gentlemen. I had to take the video outside. It feels nice and cool and relaxing. So, even though it's, a little bit of gray skies going on, I decided to take the video outside. When you have a dream, you shouldn't put it on the back burner to do anything else because someone else told you to. Because what's going to happen, you're going to end up working at a 9 to 5. Working day in and day out, Monday through Friday, whatever the schedule is. But you're always going to have that resentment towards that job, because that job is what got in the way of what your dream is, what you're passionate about, what your gift is. You're not going to want to do anything else besides working on your dream. Whether it's acting, singing, dancing, making content on TikTok, Twitch, YouTube, being a fashion model, whatever your dream is, you're going to want to solely focus on that. Am I telling you to walk away from your job completely with no real plan? No. There have been those who have done it and made YouTube videos about it and become very successful. Don't get me wrong. But, that doesn't apply to everybody, and you don't want to put yourself in that position to where you're trying to figure things out. Use that job to your advantage. Use those paychecks to your advantage, but always focus on your dream. Resentment of a job comes from regret of someone who gave up on something that they were truly passionate about. When people tell you to do something with your life that they want you to do, they're just projecting, okay? You can't let them project their thought process, their regrets onto you. The Heavenly Father has placed you on this earth for a reason, to fulfill a gift and a calling, so that he gets the glory from it. But when you give up on that because someone told you to do something different, you negate. You know what I mean? You negate all that. You reject all that, to live an average life. Yes, it's nothing wrong with a job. I myself work and I do YouTube and I do podcasting. But you should never put your dream on the back burner and give up on it completely because others don't see the vision that you have. And that's because that vision isn't for everyone to see. It's for you to see. That's why it's called your vision. That's why the Heavenly Father has given you a vision for your dream. On this journey of your dream, stick with it. You know what I mean? Stick with it and see it through. In closing, don't give up. You're so close to seeing this thing through. This is your dream. It's up to you to bring it to life. Don't give up. You're close on making it happen. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel for more helpful content. I love you guys. I thank you all for tuning in, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.